Goodness me! Oh, Mr. Turner, I am quite overwhelmed.
Do as you wish, view as you wish.
Oh my, these are breathtaking, are they not? My dear late father.
Well, that's a look at a movie, Mr. Turner, that was from a couple of years ago. Timothy Spall starring as the great 19th century artist J.M.W. Turner. Well, the influential painter was known for his gorgeous landscapes and seascapes, and his works, some of them at least, are now on view at the Art Gallery of Ontario. Tashana Reid is here with more on this one. It's actually funny that scene that you chose looks like the AGO, that red room where those paintings actually sit sometimes.
That's exactly why we chose it, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Well, the exhibit at the AGO, it's called J.M.W. Turner Painting Set Free, and it basically embodies his work. It's a collection of 50 paintings and works from the artist in the last 15 years of his life, when he is known to have produced many of his greatest works. A lot of radical is what critics would call his work at this time in his life. And the pieces are actually on loan from the Tate Art Gallery in London, England, one of the two museums that are in possession of his massive collection. And when he died, he actually left about 19,000 pieces over to Britain.
Wow.
So the National Gallery and the Tate Gallery is actually where you can see a lot of those pieces. Now, we actually had a chance to speak with the curator from the Tate Gallery, David Blaney Brown, and here's what he had to say about Turner's work. Take a listen.
Some of the work that was most attacked by critics, most admired by a new generation of collectors, very controversial, has been debated ever since, and really it's one of probably the most exciting period of his life.
Why is Turner still relevant today?
Well, it's interesting because, he wasn't really, he was beloved, but then towards the end of his career, a lot of people were criticizing him, a lot of critics saying that his work was radical, and he got a lot of horrible reviews. Now, it was later, of course, that we were able to look back at what he really was doing at the time, but the last 15 years of his life were really interesting because at that time he had amassed so much wealth, he had been traveling a lot, and he really wasn't working for anyone except himself. So that's when he was most creative, no one was dictating his style, and he would just experiment. So a lot of his work was very much outside of the box, and critics criticized him for that, but he didn't really care. And of course, his work is a lot more abstract. We also had a moment to speak with the AGO curator, Lord DeWitt, and here's what he had to say about what his collection says to people today. Take a listen.
It inspires people to keep on being creative because these are contributions of Turner's latest years when most of people would have given up. He keeps on going, he can't stop. And he's really digging deep into his own personal vision here and coming up with really unorthodox things.
And today, Turner is looked at as an innovator and, of course, an artist that laid the groundwork to Impressionism, French Impressionist artwork and painting. So this exhibition is actually at the AGO until the end of January. So definitely very interesting to see such a big collection there.
I will check that one out. Thank you, Tashana.
You're welcome.